Now they're picking up room, and now comes very hot into turn number 3, and will take another spot away. About 9 laps left in the race. Jeremiah Mayo trying to reel in the family and Greg Schubert. And we have got somebody continuing to head up to the front. And that is Tyler just passing Papa Bear and making 3 boats on the lead lap. And now you've got 2 boats on the lead lap as Jeremiah just passes the 13 of Greg Schubert. Also, Welch passes him by, causing Greg Schubert to go way to the outside. Down to about 7 laps of racing left. We'll put the timer on the distance between first and second. In that race back for Schubert in third, Papa Bear Welch in fourth, and the 98 of Aiden Benton just coming out of turn number 2 in fifth position. Jeremiah Mayo gets a little bit high, coming into 3, and now down to about 6 boat lengths is Tyler Welch coming around right now as he passes another teammate. This is going to be an exciting finish to this race. Tyler Welch saying, I had a fast boat, but oh boy, the guy in front of me is fast too. Great job getting out of turn number 2 that way. Lengthening the lead a little bit. Coming up on 5 laps remaining. We'll have an idea. We'll put the counter on in front to find out what that differential is from first to second. 1.6 seconds. We'll keep tracking this on every single lap as we're coming down to the last handful of laps in this race. Unofficially, Greg Schubert with that third position. You've also got the 95 of Mark Wilson coming up on him in that battle for third. As Devin Welch comes on the inside, and Greg Schubert on the outside. Only 1 boat length difference as we are inside 5 laps remaining in this race. The battle for third place is getting big as now coming out of turn number 4, really forcing wide out on the course as Greg Schubert has about a 2/3 of a second lead over 4th place. Justin Jetrino, 34, has that boat going in. Here is Schubert, 1.4 seconds. He's picked up 2/10 of a second, but he's running out of laps right now. It may take a minor mistake by Jeremiah Mayo for that to happen. He's fully aware of who's behind him. We're going to be looking in the next couple of laps at that white flag as the fight continues for 3rd and 4th. Greg Schubert doing a great job holding out Mark Welch. He's got about 3/4 of a second lead. Shot clearly in 3rd place right now. Heading down that back straightaway. Looks like the lead now is up to about 3 seconds as we're coming up on just a couple of laps left in this race. Our race leader for the last time with about a 2.2 second lead. Staying on the outside, wanting to stay away from the problems and the trouble. Around turn 4 for the last time, pushed out to the outside. Coming down, fighting against his brother. Put your hands together. 30 laps of excellence. Jeremiah, race winner. Followed. And officially, in 3rd place will be Greg Schubert. And then the number 95 boat of Mark Welch. Wow. What a great race we had there.
Woo, Jeff. That's all I can say is, woo. You talk about fearless. Jeremiah Mayo, I witnessed up here. Fearlessness above ground, Jeff. Him and Tyler Welch, you can tell from the very beginning.
For 2nd and 3rd, along with 4th and 5th. Coming on the outside. Side by side as we come by the green bridge. On the inside of the 7, looks like he'll hold him up for one more straightaway. Coming out of the backside turn. Again, Schubert by a pickle push. Here comes on the outside. There's the left boat takes over 2nd place once again. In front of Greg Schubert. As they start the turn number 2. Getting real high by. Coming out of turn 4 is that 59 boat of Tyler Welch. Frank Schubert number 13. Followed by Papa Bear number 95. Mark Welch and then Andy Hampton in the purple. Number 98 from Old Canada. Chef the Jet Reno looks like he's got his boat figured out again. Followed by the number 26 of Royston Sherman. And the 96.
Young drivers with the SST 45s, two 17-year-olds in the field. Again, we were talking over the break when the music was on about the
Manatee. Coming up on the 1 minute gun. 60 seconds, drivers. 60 seconds. Canopy tops down and secured into place. 50 seconds, drivers. 50 seconds. They'll take that 5-point harness system and they'll cinch it tight so they're not bouncing around the boat. 40 seconds, drivers, 40 seconds. Last minute strategy going through their head. Racing through, how do I get off the beach? 30 seconds, drivers, 30 seconds. Fuel cells turned on. Adrenaline rolling right now. Anticipation is mounting. 20 seconds, drivers. You are under starters order. And up goes the fucking quickly down it goes. And we're off racing for 20 laps. Holy Crook, what a nice little hole shot off the beach with an early lead. But here comes Randy Parch and Bobolik in that 1-2 spot. Dominic Trollian out quickly in that 4th spot. Looks like he may have things figured out. Young Kobe Crook started the race but is having trouble getting that thing fired. Right now for the official start of 20 laps. Port Charlotte, Florida's number 66, Randy Parch, followed by Brandon Bobolik from Crosby, Texas, again in his first ever race. Dominic Trollian kind of got a little loose going into turn number 1, was able to fix that problem, and is now out and running. Had some issues with his Benny in the jets that they fixed and corrected. Now he's ready to rock and roll, and that boat looks like it is running great. Trying to stay away from those buoys, which is preferred. Boy, now you've got Kobe Crook just having issues again with that boat. He was able to start the race, so he does receive points for this race. But I think and hope he's going to try and fire that thing up again as the boats go through. And we head into this course right on track. He does fire up the boat, hoping that he's got something figured out. Looks like he's running under fair speed right now. Trying to catch up to Daniel Corey Merrill as they're battling for 4th place right now. Our race leader, Randy Parch, Port Charlotte, Florida, with the dominant theme color of the day being white running up front. He has been flawless through his 20 laps of the 2 heat races after he did his time trial lap. Now the first 4 or 5 laps of this race, he's got that boat dialed in. Wind starting to pick up. You can see the front of the pickle forks on those boats porpoising up and down just a little bit, saying that they're having trouble getting those boats trimmed and balanced. He has got himself a half straightaway lead over his competitors right now. Brandon Bobolik in that 2nd place. He's got Dominic Trollian coming up on the outside. Dominic in his start of his 2nd year of racing. One of those Southern Michigan out of Trenton. So he's trying to come up right now as he is about now. Currently 4 boats on the course. We've only got 3 boats on that lead lap. And it's trying to come around right now. Randy Parks heading down towards the Palmetto end. Into turn number 3, he will have a full straightaway lead over second place Dominic Trollian. Young Dominic, one of the 2 17-year-old kids in this race that is just really starting to make progress. And again, Dominic Trollian is part of a 5th generation of the racing Trollians, as it is a very, very deep-rooted family in boat racing. As coming around the outside, Kobe Crook right now having issues with that boat once again. And looks like he may be down in the water, but no, he's getting it fired back up and going to be able to run. Coming up on the halfway point of the race. Again, Randy Parks in that 66 boat going down into turn number 1, but able to pick his line through this entire race because he's had absolutely nobody stopping his path in this race. Trying to come up right now, taking another boat off of the lead lap. We'll find out what Brandon Bullick can do to stay on that lead lap. Looks like he might be safe for a couple of more laps, as that boat is starting to trim out better. And then his rookie race has just been fabulous. Young Dominic Trollian in that black easy again and causing some issues. As we've only got a handful of laps remaining in this race. Our race leader down to about 4 or 5 boats behind the 3rd place boat. Brandon Bullick trying to stay on the lead lap. As Randy Parks comes up on the outside, he will stay to the outside. Bullick with a great move to the inside. Parks coming wide on the outside, trying to maintain a little bit of speed. As they head down the straightaway to Bradenton, they are going to be side by side going into the first turn. Bullick still with that lead. Parks coming up on the outside. 3 boat, 2 boat, 1 boat length, side by side as they go down the back straightaway. With Kobe Crook going to the outside. Randy Parks looks like he has got that angle as he now is got 2 boats left on the lead lap. Dominic Trollian is that 2nd boat. Don't look now, but young Dominic is coming up right now in 2nd position. Has cut that lead down to a half a lap, but we're down to just a handful of laps remaining in this 20-lap final race. Coming down the back straightaway now, Dominic Trollian coming back out of that back stretch, as he still is almost a half a straightaway back off of our race leader, Randy Parks. As we continue on in this race, going to be causing a problem. He can pick his line into turn number 3, nice and smooth. Coming up with a little side wind coming out of 4. Coming out smooth. He's got one last straightaway. Put your hands together. Portsmouth, Florida. Coast to coast. 20 laps. Finals victory. SST 45 in the Powerboat Super League Championships here from Bradenton. Dominic Trollian with that 2nd place finish. And Braden Bullick with a great 3rd place finish, as these 20 laps went by very fast.
It really did, Jeff, and what a great call again for the SST.
200. Well, and as the last 6 or 8 laps transpired, there were a lot of back marker boats that became a factor in this race. Masterfully going through that was Jeremiah Mayo to earn a very hard-fought victory. He ran fast all day long. He held his spot. He took his patient time, seized the opportunity that was there, and was able to